Hey you, I'm talking to you. I want to ask you something. Do you like the How to Train Your Dragon movies? Do you like AU's art and some good tips? How to Charm Your Dragon. What is this, you might ask? Well, How to Charm Your Dragon is an AU, or an alternate universe for dudes. The story is essentially similar to the original How to Train Your Dragon plot, but changing a few key details. In this story, after the Vikings of Berk Island drove dragons almost to extinction, the female dragons had to find a new way to adapt. Their solution being to start kidnapping Vikings, both to eat them and to reproduce with them in a rather interesting way of adapting to the situation. Isn't that right? There is adaptation, you know. And if it hasn't caught your attention yet, let's just take a quick look at some of our female dragons, like the iconic monstrous Nightmare. You like her design much more now, don't you? You Gooner, or the Bone Napper, which, between you and me, she can break me completely. And of course, how could we forget the incredible Night Fury? Just look at those legs.
That's quite big. Impressive.
Instead of riding her, it's better if she rides me. No, okay, I'll calm down now. This sudden change in the female dragons would cause the human-dragon relationship to change abruptly, both in the short and long term, especially for the older Vikings on the island who will find it hard to adapt to the new female dragons, since they are more ferocious than anything they had faced before. Other changes we will implement in this AU will be adding concepts that were discarded from the original saga. Events, scripts, characters, and even designs of some dragons based on these concepts. Doesn't all of this sound incredible? And we will even add our very own completely original female dragons with amazing designs. Just imagine being a Viking from Berk, exploring the forest at night, and realizing that one of these beauties is stalking you. We all know how the story goes from there. If this spicy version of the story has caught your attention, then I have good news for you. We are currently actively developing this story through our social media, all made by a group composed of over 20 amazing artists, illustrating our ideas for this universe in wonderful artwork that we will showcase through different posts, each with its respective lore, to keep expanding this universe. But mainly, we will tell this story through our own comic. That's right, you didn't hear wrong. How to Charm Your Dragon will have its own official comic that will greatly expand the story, all told through incredible characters, unique panels, and female dragon designs that I am sure will keep you glued to the screen. It's currently in development along with the rest of the AU, so stay tuned, we will release it in due time, and I'm sure you don't want to miss it. We've been developing this whole concept and its lore for 2 years, and during all this time we have created an incredible amount of new stories and concepts, while greatly evolving everything we had already made, all solely with the purpose of making it more interesting and more attractive for you. Come on, we even have our own spin-off, The Investigator, a story from the How to Charm Your Dragon universe that will take us to see the epic adventure of a Viking who, living among dragons, will have the cunning, bravery, and curiosity to deal with all of them in very different ways. It won't always be in a sexual way. There could be fights, there could be confrontations in different ways, just like that time he encountered the Morphander, one of our original female dragons. Let's take a look.
I've seen many beasts in my life, but none like her. No matter the cold, the fire, or the storms, that dragon adapts. It changes its body, its strength, its fury. Every blow it takes only makes it stronger, more cunning, more impossible to defeat. The Vikings have forged 1,000 weapons in an attempt to stop her. Spears, fire, traps, poisons, all useless. Because just when you think you've found a small weak point, she has already changed. Her roar is not just a cry, it's a promise that you won't make it out alive. And so it goes. Not even death has been able to claim her, because even death fears her. She is the living fury of the ancient world, the last memory of what can never be tamed.
A little intense. And this is just one of the many epic and mysterious narratives with a sexy female dragon as the protagonist that we have to offer, all just for your delight. Which, as a curious fact, this imposing female dragon is inspired by SCP-6082, you know, that famous impossible to kill crocodile. So if you want to become a Viking and face these wild and dangerous beasts that will stalk you at night with insatiable desires to reproduce or kill you, well, what are you waiting for? Come and follow us. We are excited to hear your opinion about our universe and our female dragons. These are some of our artists who have offered their drawings, and you won't just see this character on this account. Most likely there will be different representatives to cover it in a better way. In any case, I hope you enjoyed it. Check out the artists, the people who will be participating, and above all, a big thank you to the editor. Have a good day, good afternoon, or good night.